Back in there if you want, all right? So you can go back in there if you want, all right? You want to go back in there? Go ahead, bro. Yeah. What's up? Come here. Yeah. No. A few hours, okay? I'm not gonna do all that right now, okay? Oh yeah. What's going on, Billy? Give me that belly. Give me that belly. Give me that belly. Give me that damn belly. Where'd you get that belly from? Give me that belly. What? Get your ass out the way. Who you? Boy, you was too much, cuz. You was too much, cuz. You was too much, cuz. Let's see. I need to take some magnesium, but this magnesium make my motherfucker poop, man. I gotta read up on that again. I don't know what trick that one. This one. Malate, I think it's the one that makes you. I think it's the malate. That's the one I want to stay away from. What, man? Play around, find out. Nah, I'm gonna put. I like the brown one on there. I want to get this stipple, get this change, get this part earth green. Better one on and have this one flat black with the white and gray cami, and this will be good. I can paint all that as well. You can paint it, right? You can paint it, right? What do you think? Oh, you can't beat this. Boy, this thing is motherfucking fire, bro. This is now one of the, besides my 10 mil, this is one of the best damn handguns I got. Okay, let's see what's up. One in the pipe. Seems like that's working a little better. I don't know. Let's make sure. 56. 75. 75. I've been telling these cats, right? Hold on, Papa. Come on, I got no, don't mess with that. Stop what he played with, bro. So that's the one about the medical, huh? I think malate is more effective than. So that one is actually safer than UDCA, right? Now what about malate, nigga? It's 13 types, and I don't care about all that. Why are they so stupid when it comes to asking information? Ooh. I hate Google. It is so stupid. It's like the people that control it. They're dumb. I haven't even taken this one. I'm scared to take it, actually. Glycinate, right? Glycinate. And this is... This was good to like hit these people. This is from Philadelphia. Fucking Philadelphia, bro. They're worried about making better or buying better drugs to kill people then. Because the glycinate is the amino acid, I know, which this one doesn't have at all. This is what you call acid. Which that is the better one, right? Or diarrhea. Okay. Oxide and gluconate. All right. I would say glycinate, and that's the one that's downstairs, right? If I remember right. Let me see. Potassium chloride is 1, right? No, that's the one that actually causes diarrhea, but it doesn't. This one doesn't call that name, so my system's a little different, but the malate actually microcrystalline. Okay. Okay. All right. Shit. Shoot. Excuse me. And this one is with amino acid. Elemental magnesium. That stuff's not good enough. And it says rice flour. Why do these motherfuckers always gotta go to rice flour? This is a big industry of death, man. So my lay is supposed to be decent. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. So let's go ahead, and I would say, and this one I would never take 3 capsules. 2 capsules, 1 to 2. 1 to 2. 1 twice a day is more than enough magnesium. This is a mineral. You gotta have it. It's good for your heart and all that. But which one is? And don't take it with slow niacin either. That'll have your ass itching. Elemental. And that's why it's the best one, they say, right? We'll take 2 today. Just one. My first meal and one before I go to bed. It'll be good. Hey, baby girl, what's up? I didn't know. I didn't even look up. And you know what? I thought it might have went out. You know? Thinking about going to the range. It's raining. I wanted to go in the rain, so I'm going to go out there with my gear, put my camo back. You know. Let me see. I'm gonna suit up a little bit. Let me suit up. Let me suit up a little bit. I'm just gonna wear this and take my other, and my tourniquets and stuff. And put some electrolytes in my bag, and I'm gonna take my poncho. Let me see, and walk out there with my poncho on, because this goes around my. This actually goes around. This actually goes around my my vest. This goes around my vest. It literally, my plate. My armor plate, it goes around it. That's why it's kind of spacey. So when I put my plate on and then throw this, matter of fact, let me see if it'll. I'm putting on a little weight. Shit, let me see. I could have did it downstairs. I didn't feel like going downstairs today, so I'm up here. Which one I'm gonna wear? I'm gonna wear this one or? Yeah, I wear this one today. All right. Let's put it on and make sure the space is still the same. All right. Yeah, that should be good. Make sure this is the same. Yes, sir. Get your ass on here, nigga. Excuse my language. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Your ass on there. Not the thin one, but I don't want to wear the thin one. Kind of crappy if you ask me. Get your ass on. We'll take that up later. Yes, sir. Let's see. Yeah, you see me, nigga. Let's see. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They don't know about this, They don't know about this, They don't know about this, Y'all don't know about this, Y'all don't know about this here. Y'all don't know about this here. Let me turn it around. Woo, it's a little off. Y'all don't know about that, And I got my, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna pull it tight until I put it on, because I put my witch guard and my side plates in. Put my side plates in, then I get my bag on, and then we ready. You know what I'm saying? We ready like Freddy. Let me empty this out. And yes, sir. They can't try that bullshit with me. I'm talking about with the firearm and all that other goofy shit they tried. They be suing their ass. Stupid motherfuckers. Now we can go make some music. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I have this quick strap, so either way, loosen and tighten. So if I have to go running, you know, I'm good to go. Either way, you know what I mean? It's safe, so there's nobody, no kids. You know what I mean? 10 pounds. 10 pounds, baby. One of the best builds I ever had. Actually, my first build, actually. All right. Put that up. So, yeah. Then I have my web belt. This is black, what you call it. I just throw it around. I can carry my ammo belt, my ammo, all these things like this. I carry like 4 of them. I carry 2 for my handgun. It's mounted on my magnetic rail. And then the other 2 I carry in the back of this. So I can just go ahead and pull out 2 for my ADC. So this goes right around the waist, locks on tight. You know what I mean? So yeah. So when we train with all this. If you don't, why have it and not train with it? You know. And then this right here, it gets mounted on the side and it hangs off right here. So, and I keep an extra tourniquet in here besides bandanas in that bag. I keep 6. So I always say, you know, even with bad knees, back, hope you got some oxycodone, some Tylenol, whatever, you know, to take care of. And these are level 4 plates. Side ones are level 4 as well. They just go right in and then zip, you know, Velcro right back together. So, shoes clothes. Those are clothes I gotta wash, so I just throw them right there. I don't take them in the bathroom. You're stupid. And I take my earplugs. So that's about it. Get back to my push-ups. Well, you know, get back to whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's mentally, we're more capable of so much more, like phenomenally more. You know what I mean? But it's just that you gotta have the people that can walk you and train you. Excuse the beard, guys. So before anything acts up on here, I actually just cleaned this up. I gotta spray it though. So my echelon empty, safe. I'm at home. It's empty, nothing in there. I just put this old light on. I got a black one. I don't like the black one on here, so I put the brown one. It's usually on my scar. The black one's on my scar because I'm about to have them both dipped, you know what I'm saying, and baked. So that's what I want to do with that. So I got to take it to my boy, the Army guy, to, you know, Cerakote him. Because I want to give, you know, I like to have some, you know, people like their toys. I like things that look halfway decent. So what I was saying, I says, you know, I wasn't telling you the way it should be. You know how sometimes we come home, we're always in a rush. Everything is rush, rush, rush. We speak too fast. We think too fast. And with women, that's where the emotional unstableness come. And then with children, young men, young boys, young men, I hate calling them boys, raised without a good father figure, pick up those characters and traits. I mean, beyond effeminization, we're talking about not being able to be rational. You know, everything they say coming out of their mouth, they think is right. So now we have men, millions running around. They don't think before they do anything. Their actions are not solid. There's no way, there's no cohesion, no unification. Yet you'll hear the dumbest women get mad at Charleston White for saying it when I've been saying it for a long time. And then anybody else that said it's an attack. But those very women are the ones who are the sound structures of the self-defecation and destruction. These are the people. This is why I don't like being mean and saying sometimes some semen should have been spit out. Okay? But the sad case, where we're at, you have unguided, unhealthy men, a lot of them coming out of prison, making these babies. And that's been like that since late 60s, early 70s. And then they took on a whole new beast in the 90s, and you see where we're at right now. And you think because they're carrying a third leg and they're moving and they look like a dude that they're functioning as a man functions, and they're not. You know, and it's sad. So what I was saying was, you know how you come in the door, you got your keys hanging in your pocket, right? You know, hanging off the side, you got your phone in one hand. You run inside, you drop everything, key's still hanging there, and you go, oh, my key. You unlock the door, you run out to the car, you hit the alarm, beep, 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 you take... Beep, beep, beep. Car's unlocked. You go looking in the car. Now you got the phone with the light, right? You're looking around for the key and you go, oh, damn it. I just opened it. The key is on my hip. You go back in the house. Now you're going, where's my phone? You turn the light on the phone. You're looking all around where you just walked in. You walk outside, you know, And you're going, where's my damn phone? You're looking around in the sofa. You're looking in the bathroom. You ain't even going in the bathroom. You just, and then you go, phone's in my hand. Anytime you get in a situation, it doesn't matter about the other person. You don't have to be emotionally unstable. You don't have to be broken. You don't have to be fixed beyond all fix. Situational awareness is the most eminent responsibility you should have. If you don't know your 7 P's, eminent responsibility. You should be able to see everything around you and slowly, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. You should be able to access those things and deal with it accordingly. Without going, oh, that's energy for confusion, confliction. That is more chaos. Why am I saying this? Because everybody's looking, nobody's doing nothing because they need somebody. Everybody's a follower. They need somebody to first go on martyr, Crispus Attucks, or somebody to run around, like so-called, y'all know the slave story, killing all the whitey. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need that before anything. It's like, when are y'all going to realize that your responsibility to self emanates to others around you, but yet you must be in that same circle? So if you don't have situational awareness, how can you know the company you keep when you don't even know yourself? We get caught up in this fast-paced moving world. See, that was being pushed in the 50s and 60s, like the world can be faster and safer and all this and the nuclear family and blah, 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 blah. What they weren't telling you is we're going to dumb you down. We're going to delegitimize all your siblings. We're going to create a war where at least 1/10 of you are going to die and the rest of them are going to be awestruck. So we're going to allow the 1% to control the narrative. Right? Y'all see the thumbnail. Make it make sense. If somebody was asking me, say, hey, Red, why all these special forces, why are they doing what they're doing, protecting? I says, bro, there are things you don't know about. And a lot of them have been grafted in and lied to. I mean, think about this. This is all the side of these operators who could change the narrative. But ego and power absolute corrupts. I says, you're looking at Diddy and certain individuals, right? Puff Diddy, right? I'm using rap. I says, have you paid attention? The guy's about my age. Have you paid attention to how everything has changed and how the perversions have stepped in and they made it lucrative? So if they keep certain people within that, and look, they keep certain people pushing that and keep them well hidden, nothing changes. But these people make a deal with the devil. Diddy's time is going to come. How many has he sacrificed? And people will say that's crazy because they'll think about them. Diddy didn't put out no good music. Diddy was crap. That's like going to Elon Musk talking about the rockets and this, that, and other. He's just no different from Einstein. He ain't create shit. Now all of a sudden Elon Musk saying one thing about Palestine. Now on Twitter he's sitting there going, we got to be pro-Israel. Like, nigga, he was dressed up like Baphomet, so-called Vlad the Impaler. Like, nobody's trying to hear all that for those with eyes who can see and those with ears who can hear. Hey, Rondo, what's going on, fam? What's happening? What's happening? In the turtle, what's going on? What's going on? But you hear what I'm saying? I'm not here to give some kind of lesson that people don't know. There's so much, and there's a lot of chatter I get, guys. You don't get it, all right? And I have to sit there and I have to think about these things. We'll lose our head quick. And this is not blaming women or men, but holding everybody responsible. Most people don't want to be held responsible. I got family members that think that they ain't do nothing. But if you didn't stop something, if you had an idea or knew something, and then you still perpetrated something, or you're still professing and claiming something else, you're still doing what the enemy does. And you see that in so many families across the board now. But nobody wants to sit there and go, I was wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong. That's the most beautiful thing. Y'all know the old commercial always throw up, I spilled milk, and I made a mistake. That is all. Nothing, it's not that serious. But regardless of that, People don't want to be corrected. And then when they're wrong, because they haven't slowed down or they look at things with an obscured eye, I guess people believe in this dumbed down phonetic world we live in, it's supposed to be accepted. I mean, look what the liberals did, right? And the Republicans ain't do a damn thing behind it. They said, okay, it used to be if you weren't in the Walgreens or Rite Aid or whatever, right? Macy's, it's still 400, they apprehend you. They turned around and literally said, well, if you're still up to $99, $999.99, no more. Gotta let them walk out. Do you see the insanity? And this is why I say I don't know why people pay attention to the media, government, or anything. I hate even saying the word government. When Maxine Waters, all of them, even the bitch that died, they were putting out hateful speeches. I would shoot him. Trump. I'm not here to defend Trump. What I'm saying is the rhetoric to show how divided people were. And you had niggas, when Trump helped more melanated motherfuckers than anything, you had niggas going sitting there listening like, I want to go out and raise Cain. But at the same time, getting choked out, tased, shot in the back of the head by cowards in costumes. But can't even unite to say we're not going to be acting a fool no more because you got a bunch of little boys who think they're girls or they're conflicted or confused or they're hiding it. You know what they say, in the closet, down low or whatever, running around in Chicago, running around in Detroit, running around in Arkansas, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Phoenix, LA. Oh my goodness. So many gang members that came out the closet over there. It's like, what the fuck? Oregon. I don't even want to talk about Washington. Y'all think that is safe and great? Man, listen here. Seattle, Washington. Man, two dudes, how Meth just got busted after taking crap, popping each other in the butt on the side, on the street. How crazy is it? And see, nobody, and we're talking about guys in their 20s, right? Nobody wants to see that because the system needs everybody bewildered and broken. That's not about being humble. They need them off the chain. And then, with this 5G, now 6G that's hidden, not even being talked about, that's being applied, what it does to the DNA. So if you have somebody here, 25 years old, and this is not fully developed, is that an abstract of ideology? Is there something really happening or going on? Every time I speak about these things, I love the fact that I see people researching it. And I see people looking for things using specific words. And that's the beautiful thing of it all. Because when you learn that, you need to share it. But share things and mention things where it's welcome. Don't just start throwing things out there because it's in your head. Slow down. Not everybody's meant to put a whole lot of information out there, but they can share with the gratuitous and the blessings or the blissfulness of what they've come across with those who it should be shared with. Don't go on people's posts. Don't go on people's messages. Don't go making statements or this, that, and other one. Not everybody is rap tight. Not everybody is not sound. There are plenty of people who are very sound. There are plenty of people who are got their stuff. But they're functioning at a different level. Doesn't mean it's the greatest level, and it doesn't mean the worst. We are all functioning at different levels. You dig what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing when you see people that come together. And sometimes it takes the men to remind the women, slow down, relax. Because a lot of y'all, even in this so-called community, we can't do the Facebook 5 year ago, let's meme everybody to death. Let's make statements because I've heard it and it makes sense. Most people are very aware of it. Sometimes we don't have to put things out there. The keys are on your hip, but the keys are on that person's hip too, and they might be more aware than you. Sometimes you got to look at everything and realize you are holding the light in your hand and the phone because you have the volume down. Don't mean you can't call it. I'm just saying. Doesn't mean it's not going to work. Even if the battery's dead, it's still ringing. It's just that the battery for you to hear it is not operating. The person will leave a message because it's ringing over there. This is what I'm talking about, the big Wi-Fi of things. We're supposed to be moving like that as well. Like if I need somebody, I should be able to go, and you should be able to sense that. You think everything that we see outside of ourselves is an abstract of us. Everything It's parliamental to who we are, but it's showing the outside instead of us looking at the metaphysics of ascension and raising our conscious to be able to communicate without sound, which even mental telepathy, they call it, right? Even that is based on colors and frequencies. It is not an empty space. It is a place that occupies an entire existence. The problem is they're causing disruptions. And what do you have to do? Just like if you get on drugs, right? They have these 12 steps and AA, NA, whatever, all this stuff. They have counselors and therapists, more than we ever had. But who does the work? The information is privy, but who has to do the work? Some people don't want to. So in order to be able to connect that way, like the Wi-Fi and all this crap that they have perverted. Remember when I was telling people about 404 and 880, the 808, the sounds that they agreed upon in 1939 when they were putting out the radio to be able to control the narrative because they were studying. It's not like they didn't have no knowledge. Nikola Tesla talked about 369 and 427. He was talking about the hertz of the earth, and all our ancestors knew it. Yet, but when you remove that from the education system, when you remove that from people's common, I'm going to turn it, I don't want to see that nigga. When you remove that from people's common, the way they move, which is common as far as like trade schools and the nurturing of the father and the mother, both walking in the same degree of knowledge. When you separate that, everybody loses. And that's what nobody paid attention to. So now you got a bunch of people following the enemy's narrative, wanting to be gay, wanting to be lesbian. They think it's the right place. They've been doing it for 20 and 30 years, not going to change, but they're not solving nothing. They're not solving hunger. They're not solving famine. They're not solving the system that's poisoning and killing their ass just as well. They're not stopping the miseducation of the Negro, the child. I hate saying the Negro, but that's when Lauryn Hill said she knew what she was. They're not stopping that. What? But you want all the kids to know to be gay? You want them books in there? Thank goodness there are gay people who have children, whether they want to hide it or not, tranny, flame and roll. There's a whole bunch of them, all right, who are totally against it. You can't make this up, but yet the children see, and they're inquisitive. They're sponges. You can do the best you want to hide things, but it doesn't always work out that well because we're incredible. We are incredible. I had this, remember I was explaining this a while ago about the original Superman out of Detroit was a thug, a gangster, robbing and taking what he want. People had a hard time believing that. I was like, damn, I can't help it if Google was hiding it. The original comic book was written by our brother, and that's what it is. But I said, are you aware that everything about DC, Marvel, that's us? I don't care about these little Peckerwood, pale skins, little fake history having, we's wobbles, we's kings, we's this, that, and other. And then I always ask them, what did you create? What did you invent? Who is you? What have you given this world to not be put under hoof or heel? Our people you were walking around illegitimately in our culture, and yet you want to sit there and run your ragged mouth out of Africa, Moors, all this dumb stuff, and they don't know the first thing about real history because they have still holding on to Darwinism, Boaz, Franz, all of their BS. And you can't make this up. But see, that's why there has to be a person who could speak on certain things and shut up the hypocrisy so that person can realize that maybe I need to go back to the drawing board. I am very aloof. I am well as far as what the system dictates, and reevaluate things, because a lot of people, man, they really think they know everything. Me, I don't know nothing. I'm just going to share what the little information that I do have. But what I'm going is there's gross neglect. When I'm further seeing, people are running around with the phone in their hand while looking for it, and the keys hanging off their hip as if they lost it. You can't make this up, people. You cannot. There's just no way. You dig what I'm saying? They're playing with the Wi-Fi again. I can see you good. Here we go with the YouTube bots again. Keep on talking, Red. Oh, okay. Well, they're going to, and here, I guess, hey, I'm Baby Slot. What's up, mama? We got to do the best we can, okay? Now, I didn't come on here, stay on here for a long time. I'm going to come back like around 4:30, whatever. We're going to get the read on. But there was other things I wanted to address. I don't see really that they're important. I mean, you guys see everything going on. I can't tell you what to look at, what to see, how to process the information. But I can still be a guide so that you can walk beside me on this walk. It's a long walk. But I guarantee you it's a prosperous walk. And we're not talking about fiat and all that goofy stuff. Okay, I've already broke that down. Them people don't live by no damn dollars or any euros or yen or rubles. They don't live by none of that. They don't. The people here and their illegitimate, foolish stupidity based on a false dichotomy live by that. Because they say, oh, we're just going to stop giving it. We're going to see how long you last and watch how you break down. That's why I said it's so important for us to be together, but y'all can't see that. Now, you wait until you believe that you can go and talk to the Catholic charities or to your pastor and all of them who ain't going to give you a damn thing because they know that they use you. We're giving billions and not trillions of dollars to all kind of wars, other countries, and everything else after creating the problem. And they turn around saying, F you over here because we have a bunch of people that call themselves Americans who don't give a damn about each other or themselves. And they run around working in the Social Security offices. They run around calling themselves Esquires. My pale-skinned brothers, I don't have no hate for you. Some people have an issue because they're so blacked out and everything. But I do know that there's a bunch of you that don't have no goddamn soul. Now we got little niggas running around that are soulless. That shit is turned the fuck off. I was talking about O positive and O negative. I've been studying this stuff for a long time, and now I'm looking at Google. Pay no attention to the lies they're telling you. Because most people in Africa, other than our people, were RH negative, RH positive. I'm not spewing on our melanated brothers. If you believe in Ham, Shem, check it out. Ham, Shem, Japhet, and Aram. 4 brothers, not 3 motherfuckers. 4 for you religious afiados, all right? Aram was a brother of Ham, Japhet. Shem, Ham, Japhet, Aram. Just like that. I remember listening to I was at a non-denominational church, about 45 years old, 44, 43 or 44. Went to New York. I'm sitting up in there off of 8th and 6th, whatever, Manhattan. And this Spanish Negro, whatever you want to call him, dark Spanish, whatever, right? Puerto Rican, right? Was talking about Shem, Ham, and Japhet. And I'm looking at everybody, and people got book in their hand and everything. And then I'm sitting there going, okay. And so I remember after the service was over, because I went with some people, I wanted to hear this guy do his preaching, his ministering. And I went to him and says, what happened to Aram? He said, Aram who? Bro, it's the 4th brother. Noah had how many sons and daughters? See, there wasn't ego or anything. I was just very concerned, like the message, the grapevine is always getting distorted. So if I tell you, there's 12 of you, if I tell the first person, right, the key is in the coffee box on the back porch under the chair. By the time it got to the 12th person, it'd be the key is in a box underneath the back porch, somewhere buried in the dirt. Prove me wrong. Because people think too fast, move too fast. They're not attentive to one another. There's a brokenness. Right now, they have weapons literally on poles radiating your asses, and nobody's doing nothing. They messed the food up a long time ago, but because they keep adding all these fake seasons, you know, there's parsley out there that ain't parsley. You know, there's coffee that ain't coffee. It's literally with sawdust. Think about the people making these millions who don't care about you to do that. There's a lot of these things right now coming through that aren't even the real company, a third party, and it's got Chinese poisonous synthetic chemicals. And the FDA and the USDA, they arming themselves, and they want you to go ahead and just take it like good little, nigga, this is our land. We ain't got time for that shit. See, this is what I'm saying. Are you aware of your responsibility to the soil, if not your damn self? Huh? I don't want to hear no goofy ass nigga come with some out of Africa shit, because they can just see me in the goddamn gym. I hope they well trained up, because some of these niggas is, and they really think they really thorough with it. I'm serious. All right? Because then ain't going to be what they think. And I'm going to use everything in my vice. I'm going to break them. That's what I was trained for. And I'm going to whisper things in their head while I'm doing it. And I'm not going to say a word. And I'm going to make sure they remember. Ain't nothing wrong if that's where you came from. But hell, all the ones I knew didn't know nothing about no slave trade. They didn't know about nothing. They knew about some things that happened in their country. But all that other garbage, hell, half the ones I met, they say, oh, well, my great-great-grandma's from over there. So I am so tired of you dumb, youthful, mindless, retarded mother suckers opening your mouths because your brain thinking too fast, you're moving too quick, you ain't accomplishing nothing, you don't remember nothing because you don't know nothing, and you won't allow yourself to breathe for a second and say, wait a minute, hold up. No. And some of you, if you're getting paid and you're all right with getting paid to betray your people, you're an idiot. They know it. But because you don't. You feel me? Exactly. Yeah, what's up, 7 grand? What's going on, beloved? What's happening? All right. Just want to shout everybody out because I'm about to get off of here. Because what I wanted to say earlier, there was a few other things that as I said here, I says, you know what? I don't have to mention those things. I want to keep it with focus and people being able to slow down. And if you can't process the thought, there is somebody, if you really seek it, who can guide you, but you must be willing to listen. Not to hypocrisy. You should know the hypocrite and the fools when they come along. Anybody that might come to you and say, well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with it. Being out of Africa, you know, they're all our relatives in it. You false history having. Don't know nothing. Lie. You've got to know, be able to, don't convince me of nothing. But they can convince you if you are in the knowing instead of belief. They can convince you that they're the ones full of shit, and you can keep moving forward, and you're going to definitely not. You say knock or peek. The windows will be made open. The doors will be made open. You'll be able to see and get fresh air again. And the information is where that fresh air is going to come from. That is the fresh air. That is the breath. You know, no more assimilating to comfortable lies. All right, being pragmatic with the usurp of history to fit somebody's needs when it doesn't feed or take care of everyone. I had some Mason hit me up and said, hey, man, why you going so? I said, what do you do for the people, bro? How much land you got? Your LLC? I waited 2 days. Nigga replied back, yeah, I got LLC. I said, okay, so you got some land? How many buildings you building on land? You got a trade school that you built up? It ain't got to be the best. It could be a big storage container that you can have people, you can have up to 20 people training at any time with 4 station desks and all the tools and everything else with certain people who are practical with your purpose, showing them how to do masonry, how to garden, you know, what they got to do as far as to build a home. What's the best way? Even if they want to build earth sack homes, how do you do it? And they got all the tools, right? I says, what are you doing? No, this nigga's probably going out like every one of them on a Friday night and Saturday night, partying, dressed up, going to get their little fingernails done, their toenails, pedicure, and getting their hair cut every week, which is stupid, you know, shaving their face off like they're retarded, or coloring in their beard and get a little white hairline. And then, I mean, and lotion in their ass every damn day. I mean, if you got to, you know, if you got to, you need to change what you're eating. I'm just saying, real talk. Yeah, exactly, hon. By the story, right? After 500 years old. You know, I keep telling you, they keep pointing out and showing you that you live longer and that these motherfuckers are insatiable. They are empty. I mean it. Who you think got something to the source and it's going to be moving the way they move. They're empty. They lie. They talk too fast, and they believe in their own shit and that you are nothing. And yet, if you was nothing, then why would they have to have you on the heel of their foot? And why do you keep your neck up under it? I'm going to talk some real stuff. I wish somebody would get Umar still raggedy, crooked tooth, motherfucking speaking, pale skinned wife having. I'm not nothing against that. I'm just saying, pushing all that blackity, black. You Africa, take your ass to Africa and make it better over there. Our brother had an excellent video yesterday. Go check it out, talking about, the Thanksgiving and all that shit. But what I wanted to say is, if the Moors and all this did all this crazy, incredible shit, well, where the fuck is it at in Africa? So you're going to tell me they went and took all that and educated people in Hispaniola and Europe and all that? That's not even the truth of how everything happened. That's bullshit. The mosaics over here were just, if not greater. I was reading that. We'll get back into that. All right. 1839. Come on. The mosaics and everything, the art, it was beautiful everywhere. But see, because the enemy pushed a narrative and had to divide and separate people have to go with what some worthless niggas did for them, as if it's a good thing. And then they think they can hold a conversation with somebody who knows a lot more. I don't know shit, but I know enough compared to all these jokers running around in their false philanthropy and everything else. All right. And they ain't ready for that smoke. That's why I don't have to, you know what? I got so much information about things. I don't have to go to my bag, and there's no tricks. I don't have a monkey. Now I say I light your ass up, give it a run. You know what the Renaissance, what was the Renaissance? Who remembers what I told y'all? What's the Renaissance? What does Renaissance mean? Reconstruction period or era. What are those allude to? Why were we building, why were we repairing and digging out old train cars and tracks? Tons of mud. No, did y'all look on there's pictures all over. Who will hang on to the narrative at this point. I will continue to research and study and focus on learning with like-minded people. Exactly. And let them be. Because sometimes they'll come and ask you, so you still believe? I don't believe in nothing. Either I know or I don't know. So what do you know? Whatever I know, I know. What do you know? What do you believe in? That's how you flip it back. Well, what do you believe in? Seeing how you're one with the word believe. Let me know what you believe in and tell me why you believe in it. No, it's not frustrating. See, you making it that way. Stop giving that bullshit energy. Don't do that again. It's not frustrating. Don't do that. You need to hear somebody say, this is what we don't do to each other. We don't correct each other. It is not frustrating. No, I think the most wonderful thing in this world is just like that. I get empty because I love being the black sheep, and I'm not. And you don't give, you metaphysically are making it frustrating. Too much frustration. Let me show you something. Y'all know I love to do this. I'm not hammering on you. This is, if you had it in you, that means it ain't going to be all the way gone. We're going to help alleviate that. Okay? My beloved sister. So this is what the word means. Causing annoyance or upset because of an inability to change or achieve something. You don't have to change nobody but yourself. And no, I do this because there are other people that got to hear it. It can be very frustrating to find that the size you want isn't there. This is a wonderful thing. That's why I love to hear people say things, because it reminds me too. Inability, we're capable of anything. Annoyance, why be annoyed with something if a fly's flying around you and you can't shoo it away? You don't have to kill it. You go and get in your car, take your ass in the house, or go to another side of the park, and you probably just flying another fly. Don't be annoyed with what nature allows, because that's actually order. The fly probably flying around you because we can't smell our own stench from the poisons we've been putting in our body. But see, the flies operating, they manipulate them to make them deadly. You see what I'm saying? And I love that you mentioned that, my beloved sister. Excellent information, because most of these young men and these young women are very frustrated because they haven't had that real nurturing. And how do we do it? Starts with us. It literally starts with us. It doesn't mean that we're going to be seen, because the enemy controls the narrative of how the videos and the platforms, they don't want nobody to learn, be able to find themselves. That's why it's important that we do relay or convey some of these messages, and we don't have to sit there and debate with a person. Okay, if you don't believe it, I'm not asking you to believe in it. I'd rather you look it up for yourselves. And this is where I found the information. And maybe you might realize that the information is false. Then come back and let me know, and then I'll change up. It doesn't mean that I'll change from what I'm saying. I'll change up and look for something else that might bring a little more, instead of aloof, instead of aloofness, the flight thing, it might bring a little more clarity and solidification of why I think or feel this way. As far as who we are. Because if we keep listening to people who don't know nothing run their mouths, don't we acquiesce and become that energy? I'm just saying. And how do we become that energy? We parlay with it. Every time a woman lay down with a dude and she can't read if this man is lying, and she's saying, well, I have this security thing, and she can't be honest that I'm looking for a particular dude, the way he looks and this, that, and other, this dumb woman might not never realize that that's that ugly motherfucker you need to be with. He got good dick. He might face not be perfect. He ain't all fucked up, and he eat healthy. He might love you more than you love yourself. I'm just saying. We have become conflicted and confused in the whole diatribe of shit. I'm not saying that everybody's ugly, because look, man, I've seen some relationships. I'm going, how do I get out of here? And then I go, well, that's what's up, and vice versa. I don't know what's wrong with these skinny brothers getting these big women that look like damn trailer park hitches, but hey, to each their own. Some people like to roll through the folds. I mean, hey. I'm not the Goodyear tire man and Pillsbury dope. I'm just saying. I can scuffle this wing. Cool. You dig? But the reality of the situation is, there is so much energy into the misdirection. Okay? The swaying of the mental aspiration into a box, a canon of ideology. All right? Instead of the truth of reality. It's the perversion is so deep, you can't even call it perversion no more, because it's factual. It's a living entity. You can call it a demon or whatever you want to call it, jinni, darkness, whatever you want to call it, you can call it jinnah. It's a reality. Do I have to feed it? No, not at all. The reality is that it exists, and still within some of us, we through due diligence can only remove that. Nobody else can. No religion. It could be a situation of caustic endeavors. Okay. Any religion having people cut each other's heads off and kill everybody on the earth, talking about we all one world, and you can take that religion and shove it up your ass. I'm just being very. The reality is, when people start looking inside themselves and they start clearing all the cobwebs and those bad crickety old squeaking ass door hinges on their ass, and they start adding a better stain instead of some old cheap stain, and realize that, hey, look, I'm not just the kitchen. I'm the living room, the dining room, the bedroom, I'm the patio, the basement, I'm the attic. Hell, it might even be 2 or 3 floors. And I'm not, how do you say it? I'm not cheaply built. And we're not talking about price. You dig what I'm saying? They have made man into a price. I look at Kanika Jenkins, right, in Chicago, with them goofy motherfuckers and her sorry half-ass family that couldn't stand it. They were going to take her body and chop her up for organs. For organs. That's what I'm going right now. Worthless as dead melanated folks. Everybody ain't your people, but everybody's family. Is it a call or cause for despair? I don't cause. I wouldn't call anybody for that. I wouldn't sit there and make it a cause. I would say, if that's the reason, then you're not really paying attention that you're paying attention to it. So if you see it for what it is, and you allow yourself to fall deep in it, it's only on you. It's not on nobody else. The ones that cause the problem, well, if you can't lift yourself up out of that place, how are you going to be able to ratify it and make sure that the next generation don't get it? Right now, ain't nobody doing shit. Nobody's doing nothing. Like I said, they're waiting for that one, and then that motherfucker's just going to be a false martyr. Because people are scary. And that's only because her mother did not accept the hotel. She insisted on searching the whole hotel. Yeah, when we're talking about family, pay attention to the whole story. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? There's still people addressing it, people that live there. Whole lot of things have come out. I actually watched this 5-hour thing on it, and I was just amazed at the well put together information, how these motherfuckers was running around in there, how they were part of it. You could see everything laid out. Now people have left. Some people are dead, who was related to it, who actually were writing on it. You can't make this up because it's bigger than what people. Look at all the brothers right now. We just had the second one by this fake ass, what you call it, buried. Well, the family knew who it was. This one secretly buried him because these goddamn fake ass cops and these COs murdered my brother. Is anybody doing nothing? Because no, you still got dumbass mother niggas, and I hope they see this because they got phones all through the goddamn dumbass niggas that can't come together and get their shit together. They in there worried about who they're gonna smack up and whose booty they're gonna rape. These niggas are, you know what? I would love to see them forgive the innocent ones in there, but this is the time. I would like to see direct missile hits on every damn installation and prison facility in this country. I'm talking about with the CEOs, the head motherfucker, everybody in there, the cooks, everybody. Direct missile fucking hits. Boom, 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 boom. Obliterate all of them. Because they ain't joined together. They're not working to be better at anything. They walk around with fake Eagles, fake tough guys. They got little niggas in there running around doing people's head, this, that, and the other, sucking Johnnies, everything. Nobody's learning, nobody's studying, nobody's wanting to be better. It's just in and out. These little jack boys running out there, you know, busting windows. You know, they call it a wash, right? Busting windows in cars, stealing people's stuff, all skinny and a little funky looking little thing. All of them. The drones. I'd be flying this. There go one. Blip. There go another one. Blip. I don't have no emotions or feelings bound to any people who choose to stay part of that relation. Nothing. You got niggas running around with ox around their necks and crucifix with their fingernails painted and shit. I mean, I'm not here to say who you should be, but if you don't want to check yourself and find out what's going on without beating yourself up, you could do it without beating yourself up. The problem is you got to be in the right circle around the right people. And to flush the system, they got to fast. They ain't no way around it. They got to fast, and ain't none of them fasting. Don't y'all ever wonder why these niggas so skinny and they eat everything? Y'all ain't paying attention to what's really going on. We live in a world of such disgust and perversion. Just fluid in it. And everybody wants to hold hands and walk in it. It makes absolutely no sense. But I'm not here attempting to get people to make sense of anything. I don't want to ostracize you. I want people to, I need for you to look at these things and don't give yourself a circle jerk. Pay attention. See what you see. Okay? Today's going to be a good read. Y'all going to enjoy it. Okay? We're going to hit the 100 years of lynching. And let me see if it's still on here, because when the internet was acting up, it kept saying unable to load. Let me see if I can pull it up. I was reading about, because I'm going to take the magnesium malate. I kind of like double wood, the turkestrone and the Hashawal. Anyway, there's a lot. We'll get into that another time. Let me see. Let me see if Yeah, it didn't. It didn't save it. Son of a backy. Oh yeah, that new book, The Custodians. I told you I'm gonna have to incorporate it. So I said it's gonna be a good read. Okay. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Oh, y'all aware that most of the people lynched had land, were farmers, had steel mills, put on horseshoes, were cowboys by themselves. And even though their brothers and them came looking later, most of the people who did it dispersed and went hiding, looking at them, picking their teeth, because they knew that these niggas were gonna kill them if they could pinpoint the main ones. Because many pale skins got dead, y'all. See, they don't want to tell you that. Yeah, a lot of these white boys running around, pale skin boys, running around in Arkansas, right? Utah, right? A few other places, right? Bama. They think they're safe out in the sticks. They don't know their own true story. So I'm just putting it out there. Y'all just stop being crazy and stuff, because it ain't what you think, and it ain't going to work out in the end like you think. A lot of people think when all heck break loose, right? Like the racists going to start walking around shooting a lot of you melanated folk. I'm just letting you know. They're going to walk around killing you. It don't matter. And them liberals are making sure that will happen. Let me see. Oh my goodness. No, that's not it. Let me see. Is this the one right here? So I look at this one right here, right? I look at in Kentucky, right? Around 1893, it was a brother. Okay. Shay J. Miller, I believe it was. Supposedly he murdered two Peliskins. Well, the story is well known that the Peliskin had murdered the Peliskin boys. It was known by a lot of people there that he had did it. So they took this innocent man and they gathered up 5,000 Peliskins. This is Kentucky, y'all. A lot of them folks, some of their children might come over here and watch this. They don't want to speak up, trust me. And y'all know how they murdered that man, right? 5,000 mutilate. Oh man, it was a lot of them happen like that. Innocent brothers and sisters. See, that's where the truth of the sins of the father bequeathed the children. The people don't want to hear that right now. That's why a lot of them go in the military. They think they become this. I'm cold. What? I went over to train in the jungle. And I'm a sharpshooter. And that ain't gonna mean nothing. You can't move on operandi. You can't move on a vernacular of something your ancestors did and think that somewhere down the road you're not going to pay for it. And then it'll be the first one talking about karma. Can we all just get along? Of course we can. But sometimes you have to add up. And there's plenty of Peliskins who spoke up about what their great-grandpappy did. Oh, yeah. Google the stuff. Go to TikTok. Find it. But when it comes to these Peliskins getting killed, man, a whole lot of them got dead, y'all. A whole lot of. Oh, man. Y'all have no clue. Now, the story they'll always paint is many whites were lynched, for fighting racism, which is pure bullshit. All right. There were those few. But a lot of them were lynched because, as far as them Peckerwoods thought or believed, they was niggas too. They fought for the South. They was an enemy, owned land, and this, that, and other. Protected many Negro. Fought against, killed a lot of them. But you got to research it. Now, you're not going to get that from some goofy ass, these little fake Pan-African, worthless ass people. Okay? I'm tired of that word, nigga. I really am. It don't even taste good on my tongue. Look, they're not going to say that. Because, see, they want you to be riled up. These are agents. They want you to be riled up. They don't care about you. I'm still looking for this school this nigga built. I'm going to say that about him. Okay? How about that little homosexual with more information is coming out about him with his little gay self? Talking about he married. I've been to Egypt. Blah, blah, blah. Spewing his little goofiness in the closet. Chump. Okay, let me see. Well, anyway, I know about the numbers that they have out because a lot of them wasn't recorded. Okay, many pale skins that died, my Spanish brothers, a lot of Chinese too died, who we considered family. Louisiana, Texas. Oh yeah, a lot of China. That's why when Charles White said that, I was like, no, that was kind of ignorant. Now it showed me that he don't know everything. California, a lot of our Chinese brothers over there. We're talking about the Ming's dynasty. We're talking about the last dynasty. We're talking about them dark-skinned motherfuckers that was working here. They try and hide them pictures. Look the pictures up, goddammit. Lynched and murdered a lot of them. Blew them up and sealed them in caves. Said we're going to dig through this mountain. We're going to run a train through it. Get them in there. We want to run a train through shit and kill hundreds of them. But anyway, right? So they say it's about 73% were melanated. And the other 27% supposedly pale skin. Wrong. They say 1,700. It was well over 3,000 pale skins. Well over 3,000 pale skins lynched, y'all. And sometimes they want to say there was just a hanging because they robbed a bank. No, they were feeding brothers and sisters of many different so-called multicultural. They were the ones that were capable. And sometimes they got caught and they hung them. But it was a lynching. It was no court. It was no nothing. Because they knew what they were doing. They don't want to tell that. No, you're going to have your little goofy Umar and all these other little monkeys and religious little things come out. Slave, slave, slave. God damn, being a slave, that don't make you angry. They still sparing you? Like, what the fuck? I'm just asking because maybe somebody wants to know. You know, I have Mexican friends who love me to death and I respect and love them like a motherfucker. But you have this group, this entity who's working with the enemy, who is benign of all truth and history, who is sick and will destroy their own, just like these son bitches, fake Jews. I'm talking about not this. I'm talking about these Zionists. Think I'm kidding? Okay. Everything is right there in front of everybody. The people who call themselves Christians reading that Bible, all the information is right there to alleviate a lot of stuff. What surprises me that these motherfuckers sit here and let CNN, this, that, and push that little anti-Semitic shit. These little fraud-ass Zionist little puppet, these little worthless-ass real African niggas. I'm not talking about the brothers over there who's struggling and all the shit that's going on is hidden amongst the people living so-called rich. And that's going to fold in on them too. They got to be careful. Just like these fake rich over here. You look at all the motherfuckers from Oregon and California where the rent quadruple, you know what I'm saying? From 800 to 5,000, all right? Came over this way, Texas and all that with their bullshit. Everybody know. Everybody's watching. They waiting for them to fuck around. I'm listening to them talk all the time if that ain't a warning call. I'm looking at niggas still over there in them cities and how retarded they still act, even when they know they indigenous or autochthonous. They still have the disease and the people around them, and they won't realize it until they get a little older and wiser, and sadly, that's not going to come for a lot of them. There are many pale-skinned brothers, man. You know, I hate that white and black shit. I really do. All right? Who on our side, who see it, and they had enough. They're like, what the fuck? They read the Bible. That's why I have no problem with the people that read and who apply it in their life daily. I have no problem with that. All right? And they see it. And they're going, something ain't right. See, those are the ones that got a soul in them. That's the one who's tapping into that source, or the source is hollering out. You dig what I'm saying? We got brothers right now that think Chinese hate us. No, you can't help the Americanized for $1. Them motherfuckers, all of them ain't like that. I don't know where you live at and what's going on, but there's a lot of motherfuckers who love us, man. I know Chinese and Jamaicans, Japanese, and I know people in Singapore, and I know people in fucking South Korea. They done made their Afros a hair. They got the little, they're eating shit, trying to get a little darker. You think it's a game? Man, y'all don't have a fucking clue about the world you live in because everything's hidden from you and obscurity you are. This is a fact. There are them out there that know more about you and your history than you know. When I was in Singapore, and man, that KFC was good than a motherfucker. But anyway, that Burger King was better too. I went to buy my Bose speakers and surround sound. Cheap than a mother. I'm talking about the real deal now. Shit, like I only paid 10% what you would pay for in America. These guys over here greedy. This old lady says, "So, who are you? What are you?" I said, "Well, I'm American Indian." "Which one?" I said, "Well, this is my father's ancestors, Chickasaw, and my mom's Anahohia." She says, "Well, it's good to see somebody that knows who they are." This is a Korean woman. Dated a melanated man during the Korean War because, you know, they had the pale skin saying, "You can't go in this part of Korea," and all this other shit. No, Singapore, excuse me. "You can't go in this part of Singapore," and the brothers had to go to another part of Singapore because, you know, everybody was a horny toad anyway. During the Korean War, excuse me. Yes, Singapore. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that history until I went over there and picked up some books because, you know, everybody got their little war history. And I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't learned that over in this so-called United States. People have a hard time when somebody actually about reading and studying. Don't you want to go party? Yeah, we're going to get my drink on, but I got to check out some books. I got to go meet some people that told me to come back by. I got to go to this house. They said, but that's the red district. Man, them people ain't, man, you in the red district, nigga. That's where the drinking and the hoes is at. That's where you don't want to be at. Them places they don't want you to go because you might hear something from somebody older who knows the truth about the history back in the 80s. You think I'm lying? I met him. Got pushed over to invite out at sea. The people that didn't know me, that when I got to Edinburgh, Scotland, to go to that little shindig, that little shanty off by the water, and sit there with that 90, 87, 85, you know, the woman with the big boobies, 6 foot. I was like, what the fuck? She 90, what? For real. But some of you niggas, you become Masons, you will never stop because you think you really got some secrets. You really think you know something. If it was that good, you would have shared it with everybody. That should show you that there's another spirit, an entity, something controlling the narrative. But who am I? Nobody. My nickname is Nobody. Now, who is Red? Who is that Lucifer? I'm nobody. Nobody at all. But y'all are everything. Y'all are everything. People are having a hard time accepting that dragons are real. Well, who you think is trying to tame them? Who wants to use them or don't? There are so many things out here that y'all know nothing about. We don't dream no more. You know how important it is to dream? We don't express ourselves appropriately. Everything is fast. I want to see one of y'all. I want to see how fast. You ever see that? I think there's a Guinness book how fast somebody can tie their shoelace. I want to see some of y'all right now get your shoelaces tied as fast as you can. I bet y'all be sitting there and your fingers get looped up together. I'm telling you, you got to slow down. I bet the person that ties his shoelace the slowest is quicker than the guy sitting there going, I guarantee you, double loop, hit, cinch, boom, done. This guy, all that extra moving and breathing and focus, wasted, expanded energy to accomplish nothing. I don't mind being wrong, but there are certain particular things in your life, I'm going to say this, that needs to be brought to the slowest possible speed. So you can hear yourself think. You can hear yourself move. You can see yourself for the first time. We're not here to make people de-racist. stop being racist, de-race these people. We're not here to make people believe in who we are. We don't give a flying fuck. Why would you make somebody that don't know who they really are want to know who you really are? You live who you really are. You ain't got to sit around running your mouth saying, this is who I am, the mem, the people are deaf, and re-quoting things without studying. The affection of self should be the most prominent thing. But most people don't have self-affection. They have self-affliction. Body dysmorphia. They got to have the perfect weave with straight hair. I don't know where the fuck that come from. My sisters with them big afros, we need to have pictures all over. That's like the tree of life. Like, how can you dismiss your big curly fro as beautiful, and nobody else can grow a fro like us, y'all? Only a few. That most big, beautiful thing. It changes colors. Our sisters in the 60s, the majority of them could do karate and kung fu and shit. What are y'all doing now? Oh, working out, end up on steroids, getting manly jaws and shit, and you have to get fake boobies because your ass look like your stomach. What is that all about? You can't make this up, man. I'm gonna go get booty job, body slim. I'm gonna eat all kind of weird shit. I'm gonna put this weave on my head every day with a stocking cap because it looks natural. I'm gonna get my lips fattened up. Nigga, you ain't even real no more. Our women have become motherfucking walking fucked up ass Barbie dolls that need to be putting one of them goddamn Pikachu goddamn balls. And when you're ready, go Titana chop. Booty BBL. Let's just go weave magnificent. Let's get out there with your goddamn Pokemon. Go! Just have the body dysmorphia sisters and them Pokemon ball things. And then, who you got today? I got Lackawanna Luscious. She got the BBL and the double D on you. Make some cards and shit. Think okay. We got Pokemon motherfucking ball sisters. Who you got today? I got Bertha Righteous motherfucking lipolitis. Hit power 12, motherfucking straight cuss. And now we even got we got the dudes too. We got Slim Jim, Poke 'em Slim. He's gonna kill everybody out there on the look. He was locked up for this 2 days. He's the deadliest motherfucker. That's the mouth running. And then we got Slick Rick Willie Pete. This nigga. He only 4'5", but with them crooked 2 legs bending this way, but walking straight at you, he gonna kick everybody down. I'm telling you some real shit. Okay. I'm chill. This is no hate to my people. I'm just saying. It's a cartoon I was working, y'all. Pokemon balls with the sisters with the BBL, breasts, big lip, all this weird looking shit, thin waist, ribs removed. What the fuck else can you do? Just chop your hands and your feet off, get some wheels on the motherfuckers, and roll down the hill. Just let it be like that. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not attempting to be mean. It's all funny to me, all right? But you have these worthless individuals who keep pushing these narratives and they don't even know what they're talking about. And those of us, as we respected our elders who still know things, we're supposed to give sway to these little retards who don't know shit. We're supposed to sit here and go, yeah, okay, go right ahead, talk that goofy shit. I ain't got to debate and do no about it. Most of the 99.99% of these niggas ain't got no debate, no argument for me. I wouldn't give a fuck if they were sitting there with Rizza Islam. None at all. See, he likes to walk in knowledge. I like to not just walk in knowledge, know that I'm part of knowledge. I know that I exist because of knowledge. I acquiesce and I make knowledge to what it is. Without me, there would be no knowledge. Without you, there would be no knowledge. There's a not actual, but coexistence. Most people ain't running with a positive traction. They're running with their slip differential. Nigga, which one? Which way? I don't know what. No, I like to be like this. You know what I'm saying?
I think I talked enough, man. I'm about to start getting real fucking silly up in here. I don't want to make y'all laugh, me blowing snot all up. You know you ain't gonna say it on here. I was laughing so hard, the booger hit the wall. You ain't gonna tell the truth. You probably sitting there staring something in your heads and everything from your chest, women. I mean, no, I'm just kidding, not women. It's the food. The food made me do it. That's all I'm saying. And brothers, look, it's always love, man. Check out the brothers. There's a lot of videos. It's pretty good. If you have the time to check them out, you know, Cure Me, my beloved brother, puts it together well. Mac Mean, he has a good one out talking about this so-called nigga Hassan, talking about he got shot. Nigga, how you gonna get shot in this arm and have the patch over here and then everything's working fine? No, man, something ain't right, man. Something ain't right, man. Something wrong in New York, Detroit, in the cities, man. Something is really wrong, and the experiment is in full swing, but also out in the country too. You gotta be mindful of these things. Excuse me. Well, I just wanted to come on. I just wanted to share those few things. I'm getting ready to go ahead and make something to take my magnesium, make me a pancake or two with my ripe banana and some peanut butter, no syrup, and sit back until it's time to come on for the read. Appreciate the donations. I didn't check when and then start. I turned to I was like, oh, I ain't watching. I'm just gonna be in it, walk around, do what I got to do, open up a book, looked at a few lines. I just said, let it be where it's at. And then I said, well, you know what? Everything seems, because it came back on, it seemed like everything was performing. So I put the music on because I'm always listening to music. And I said, well, let me set it up. And everything's set up without stuttering. I was like, well, I'm just going to turn it on. I had to run downstairs and do something, my little knucklehead, and put some stuff in the sink. And it came up, and I was like, oh, and so I wanted to show y'all like one of my loadouts. I didn't all of them. I've got other vests and stuff. Now I thought, let me show you this one. This one's good too, right here. One of y'all might like this. It's which one in there, Papa? But you know what, man? Is it downstairs or is this the white one? The white one for the snow, right? Okay, no. So, okay, I got all kind of different stuff. Some people would think this is like for like shooting and stuff. Like if you go out, this is kind of like a hunting one, sort of, but not. But I got a blue one, I got a black one, I even got a white one that's like that one over there. This one right here, as you can see, this is where the plate goes, all right? But this right here, I put a level 3. I wouldn't really run with a level 4. It looks like more like a shooting one, but this is actually just another form of light. So you like right here, I put my 45. I carry my mags, 3 of them with my 45, my shotgun shells, and then I got 2 for my AR right here, and then this right here is for my 32 round magazine for my Mic-Mac, my 40, or my Glock 22 or my Glock 21. I run 2 different. So my 40 and my 45 for the extended mag. So I can put 2 in here, 30 round mags, Gen 2. So that 2 AR. Okay, spin this around. Let me spin this around. They couldn't wait, y'all. But anyway, let me show you this part right here on the bottom. I like this belt. I like to take this belt off actually and just put it on my shoulder like a bandolero. But then I have right here where I also carry some more shotgun shells or 2 more magazines where this connects around your waistline. Okay. So you put this on like this. Can't stop them from being scared, y'all. So this right here, you loosen it up, zip it up, boom. This part, boom, and you go for what you know. All right. They're gonna bug out. Anyway, as you can see, here it is. All right. So I just got the echelon in there, 20 round magazine. All right. It's empty. It's not loaded. Quick release. Boom. All right. Well, usually this is one I carry with my 45. So, and it's pretty in there, pretty good. Okay. You can't beat it. This one I think was like $65 or something like that. Oh, you up in the window, Papa? So, all right, let's put it straight. All right. All right, and you have a plate on the back. This right here, this carries regular magazines like these for your hip carry or whatever. Okay. Then you got your ARs, and then you got your long ones like your Gen 2s and stuff, like the long ones like these right here. Look out, Papa. See this right here. This could fall on you, and this will hurt you. All right. Stop running around it. All retarded. All right. And where's the other one at? Stop jumping on the table. It's not nice. They actually, because I'm just looking at other videos, they're stalling mines on purpose. It's probably some old fake ass Hindu, fake UNs, ex-military, our military underground, one of them little monkeys, maybe somebody in Mexico, who knows? Some little whatever in California, who knows? Well, that place really don't even exist. They're goofy, yo. But anyway, y'all see it, the Gen 2. I can show all this shit. Hell, I might even get sponsored by one of them. So they ain't stopping a damn thing. But yeah, the 2 Gen 2s right there. I keep them both staggered. You know what I'm saying? ARs down here. You can put 2, a total of 4 to carry instead of I just told them, y'all ain't stopping shit. They ain't stopping a damn thing. Let me take this off, y'all. Goofy asses. And then they'll probably sit there, look you in the face, think you don't know. And then when they be surprised when they realize that there's those of us who know everything. Well, you want to play the game. It comes with a whole lot of stuff when you want to play that game. You want to play that game, remember it comes with a whole lot of stuff. But they think because they're in secret or hiding that they are right. Then they're not safe. Not at all. All right. What you doing, Papa? No, come. I'm not going on there. That's funny. Okay, I can put this back in here. 1 in the throat. Safety's on. 1 in the throat. Okay. Yeah, Papa. What is it? What is it? They can still, they're not stopping nothing. They funny as a motherfucker. Internet is, the strength is excellent. I'm looking at it right now. So it's the little, somebody probably got a butt plug and they're laughing, going, so what? And we could do it again. Yeah, goofies. Anyway, what was that? Warriors, come on. Play. I'm going to do some grounding. Okay, these 2 clowns. I'm back. I rebooted my phone. It wasn't your phone. They're wrecked. Yeah, don't say all that. Don't worry about it, baby. It's all good. Okay. Anyway, y'all got the gist of it. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I'm looking at something right now. So I just wanted to share that with you. Like I said, women, like, don't y'all women be on here being lazy. Go out there and get you a goddamn firearm. Get your handgun and get you a goddamn rifle. All right? They're not expensive. You can get $50. And the lower, you can even also get a carbine link 5.56 NATO and build it for $519. You can build it your damn self. Palmetto State has excellent quality stuff. Excellent quality. They don't cut corners. If you want to go and get a Geisley trigger and all that kind of stuff, EOTech, red, holographic sight and all that, you want to spend $400 on the EOTech, go ahead, put the big bulky thing on there. You want to get a Geisley trigger, one of those slim, 2 pounds, go and get it. I'm here to tell you. And another company to build my rifles. I'm serious. And stop being cheap. Go out there and get you a handgun you can handle. That's got some stuff that you can defend yourself with a couple of extra mags and carry it in your bra. They got things now for women, man. Y'all carry all over the place. I'll be wanting to wear some of the stuff the women can wear. That little bra thing where they can just somebody help them, they get it and pip with that little thing. I'm just saying. Y'all got to stop being, especially y'all in them liberal cities, because y'all are the worst. Y'all still like, I don't know if I should get a gun. You better go stop being stupid and then take your ass down to the gun range and get one of them certified cats to teach your ass how to manage and keep your booger finger off the trigger. So that way, You ain't, you don't have to have the survival sisters and Yoki Stirrup and Lady Wick and all these. No, you can be part of the whole dichotomy of self-preservation because the first responder is you. Okay? You dig what I'm saying? The waist wrap holsters is all kinds. There's all kinds. But you can find out what befits you and stop being foolish. The handgun is so you can get to the rifle. And for the sisters that like to carry a shotgun, make sure you get a shotgun that can at least hold 6 and ghost one. 6, like 7. I mean, unless you want to go and get one of them joints that hold 21, 14 and spin the barrel and all that. Don't go there. Just get you a shotgun. If you don't want to do the cat, get you an automatic. All right. Y'all seen the Century Centurion. Y'all seen the Panther. Y'all seen the shotgun. That one right there, I finally got her to run right. And still got to get some parts to better her. I've got some stuff, Oh, you can get a little 22, single shot bat 22s, AR-15. That is a 22 round. It's just a bigger charge. Better spin in the barrel. All right, one is 1.7. Come on, get it together. Stop procrastinating. Why would you take care of yourself, only let yourself fall victim to what may happen? What possibly could happen, feasibly, looking at the circumstantial evidence, right? So check out Palmetto State Armory if you want to actually put you together. When you can get a full, I like to get lowers that are empty and build mine. So, but you can get a full it's already tagged and everything with the, it's going to be a background check where you go when you order it and have it sent to your FFL, because you can't have the lower. Your upper you can have sent to your home. You can't go to a PO box. It has to go to your home. So if the day they say it's going to be there, you better be there to pick that box up, not be sitting outside. The lower has to go to an FFL because they have to put everything in, all the information to serialize, because you don't want somebody to steal your gun and it's not recorded somewhere, because a lot of people are stealing guns. And then when you pick it up, take it home, make sure the two-piece parts match, because you might want to send one back and say, this one don't match with this one. Most of them match up just fine. All right. Learn how to oil it. Get you some dry rounds to it. Break it in. Get it heated up a little bit. It's not complicated. Okay. And don't go get one of them expensive ass handguns that got about 100 pieces. Don't do it to yourself. Okay. Get trained. Learn finger discipline. All right. Before they try and do away with that too, with their accessible crazy selves. All right. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, in most places you need a CCW. Most states are recognizing them now. It's just the game they're playing. All right. Donation box. I'm gonna see who donated. If you didn't, I don't look, because I don't turn that notification on, so I can shout you out. Alicia Smith Cooper, thanks for the donation, beloved. I got you, Snoo. All right. So anywho, and what is that at 70%? I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down and be back around 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we're just gonna get a read on. I'm not gonna go on ham and all that stuff. I believe I addressed some things that needed to be addressed, and like I said, gotta have some balance. You know what I'm saying? So before they start tinkering with things again because they're emotionally unstable, we don't distress about it. All right. Number love and respect. Got it. Finger discipline. I'm in Texas. Say no more. You good to go. You Texas. Get out here and start doing the wild. Love y'all. Keep the donations. We'll get it there. We'll get the rest of the books in. We're going to do it. All right. Take a breather today. Look at this. My cat jumped. I forgot I had this. This has been sitting right here for about a year. I never even paid attention to it. This is no, for real. This has been sitting here for a year. I just noticed it when I was reaching for my, I'm dead serious, y'all. I'm like that too. So don't get it twisted. And I was like, what is that little bob right there? Oh, this is over a year ago. over a year ago, y'all. I'll be scared to even drink this. I'm going, nah, me and no, yeah, I need about 8 women to have around me when I drink this. Cause yeah, 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 y'all men taking the Cialis and blue pills and red pills and purple pills and shit from Barney. I don't fight like this right here. This and a BLT, and I will break your damn back. Dead ass serious. And be like, don't be doing that kung fu. That's all they know how to do. I'm just kidding. See y'all later, all right?